as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando
Runner at third, nobody
Jr.
out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. In there at the knees, strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Diaz, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runner stays put at third. The 1-2. And
Nope,
just misses with that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot.
New pitcher on here, Shelby Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. How about that double play? Here's Manny Machado now.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
And Manny gets a piece. And a pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here is number 13. King back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder,
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Bet he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz on to first.
He's
out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now here is Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Gurriel, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball for a strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. To second, there's Iglesias. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws in time. Got him.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Bogaerts in the box again. Takes a strike. In the air, right side. That's down. One hops off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Bogaerts around third. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park. Home run. One down. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Fastball is outside. High fly ball out to center field. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Tyler Wade. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's in there. Strike one. Fastball for a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The throw in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Jason Hayward. Just missed. Wade off of first with 2 away. There's a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball nailer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Number 50, Adrian Morejon.
Outside low, ball one.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
1-1.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One away, bottom of the sixth.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
0-2.
The 0-2. Diaz on to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Suarez.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. That one fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Wade coming on. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's Elias Diaz. This to third. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The right fielder.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. A dive. Nice stop. The throw.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis.
So a man at first.
Arias.
And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. And that misses. And that is ball one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball,
Well, you got
strikes.
the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss
Ball
and
that
get
time.
through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Diaz on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman.
Number 13, second baseman, Tim Tawa.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Number 7.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
And he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Wade pulls that one down. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Miller back to work. Out towards right center field. Carroll sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Bogart swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, out to short. Whips it across, and that is the inning. Back here in the desert, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base hit, center field. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pavin.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Pavin. Smith 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
0-2 is the count.
Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Jose Iglesias. So they turn to their closer, Justin Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Wait, the next to hit takes ball 1. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And now 2 aboard. To third. Tag. Got him. Next for the Padres, Jason Heyward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, 1 out. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Snags it for the second out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Wait, the lead runner out at second. Heyward at first, 2 out of the inning. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The first baseman.
2 outs. Bases full. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arraez. Up the middle, Perdomo. The throw to first, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Wade under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alek Thomas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Padres up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Just off the inside edge.
Moreno.
There's a strike, and now 3-1.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here's the second baseman. That one outside. 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off. In the dirt. Now 1-2. Runners on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. But no advance from the runners.
The batter.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, and he just misses. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That's off the inside corner. 2-0. Line drive. Could be extra bases. The run scores from second, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball one, no strike.
No strike.
Laser, base hit. Runner around third. The throw home.